Hey everybody, and Happy New Year too. So we're a few days in. I hope everyone's having a good New Year, and looking forward to a good New Year. So I just wanted to do a quick video. Been really into aliens lately, and find it fascinating because there's a lot of information I've always wondered what's true. Turns out a lot of stuff is. There's a lot of speculation still, but there's just a few. From what I understand, I've been having a lot of conversations about this with both people in the afterlife and my spiritual guides as well. But the truth is fascinating. So most of this information, at least what I've come across, is pretty accurate, online, and that I've been wondering for years, that sort of thing. But there's a few missing pieces that are kind of, from what I've been told, just kind of helping it fall together. This story is one of them. It's really interesting. So I read this a while back, but asked again today if it was true or not. But Richard Nixon, so Jackie Gleason, he's a famous comedian from a while back in television, I think like maybe 30 or 40 years ago. But he was friends with Richard Nixon. And I put this in another video, but every single US president has been made aware and briefed and even communicated with aliens. And our ability to do so as our technology increases, so does our ability to not just speak with them, meet with them. So this has been going on for quite some time. Why it's kept secret, I don't know. I guess there's ideas for it, us not being ready. I disagree with that. I think more disclosure, the better. But it's like a whole nother conversation to be had, I guess. But so, of course, Richard Nixon, being a U.S. president, had access to and met with and communicated with aliens on an ongoing basis during his time in the White House. So this story Jackie Gleason shared, it was right before his death, I think, but he said he was a big UFO buff, I guess. And he came home and told his wife one time, she said he was just like pale in the face and just looked like really shocked. Richard Nixon had given him access and a tour of an Air Force base in Florida, showing him bodies of aliens. So I've read this story before, and it is apparently true. It's a true story. So, and what I didn't know, I was always wondering if it was true. I just didn't really know what the circumstances behind it were. They were bodies of aliens. We don't keep bodies of aliens or spacecraft. It's not something, that we're observing and, keep to ourselves for study like they have in the movies, like in jars or embalming fluid to keep for ourselves, in other words. We're in constant communication with these other civilizations as we continue to get to know each other. And they were crashed. Their craft, they came down for a meeting, and their crash craft as they were leaving to go back to their home planet. And that's what these alien bodies were that he saw, waiting to be collected by their own people to come back and get them. So these aren't specimens that crash and we keep or anything like that. We have just like with our allies down here, for example, we meet and we share communication and knowledge and begin to, communicate more and more and understand each other. And these were simply ones on the way home that crashed, and we were saving their spacecraft and the bodies of their aliens to become collected. So that's what I found really interesting. But true story, from what I'm told. And the funny thing is, in circumstances, and there have been a few where the military, because not everybody's in the know. Sometimes if the military doesn't know what's going on and someone shoots, these craft are as fast as they are and as superior as they are, still susceptible to, modern weaponry. So there have been cases where they've been shot down or just simply crashed, but always returned to the civilization, which are the gray aliens. They're the ones that we're mostly in contact with, from what I understand, because what I've been told, because they're our neighbors. And a good thing they're friendly and kind of wise and intelligent and that sort of thing. Because it could be the other way around. But one thing I found, not surprising, but a little bit funny, was that, we give back everything, which is great, bodies and spacecraft, but not everything. We keep a few remnants of their craft, which makes sense. I mean, the U.S. government lies to us about other things. Why would they be any different to an alien civilization? So here they are giving this stuff back, but keeping little bits and pieces for their own research information. I thought that was kind of humorous, but anyways, I wanted to share that story. I thought it was amazing and interesting, and yeah, I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, and if you like it, thank you for subscribing, and comments too, or any ideas or suggestions. I'd love to either discuss, or if you have questions, or for anybody particular in the afterlife, just let me know, and I'll put that on here. Like, for example, when communicating with people, everybody is immediately available at all times. Richard Nixon too. So I actually spoke with him directly to confirm with him and others, because you can't trust Richard Nixon if you know U.S. history. So what's funny is when I do communicate, I always there are truth filters in place anyways. So people from the afterlife can't lie to you. There's a very strict communication protocol when doing that. So he would be unable to anyways. So whenever you ask a question, you're always going to be given a truthful answer. There's no tricking. There's no deceiving when communicating. What comes to you, there are truth filters in place, just so you know that. But it is Richard Nixon. So, but anyways, it does turn out to be a true story, and I just wanted to share that with you. So, again, I hope you're doing great and have a happy New Year. And I'm going to continue to put out a few more videos. Thank you so much, and hope you love them. And and if you like them, thumbs up too. And thanks again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.